Hello YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on, well, today is December 1st, 2017 at 22:15 in the evening Eastern Time. Now, here is me on December 1st, 2012, in my very first YouTube video. 1,396 videos back. So what started out for me as just kind of an experiment, just to see what it'd be like to do, has turned into essentially an every other day or every third day hobby. To essentially open my life up to anybody who cares to look and listen. You know, and you know, it's interesting here. I mean, let me just show you a little of this here, just to get an idea. I mean, you know, time has not necessarily been bad to Joe, but it's not necessarily been all that good sometimes either.
Perhaps third time is the charm on this.
I couldn't get the thing to work.
Player,
I was still learning how to use my computer.
Recording stuff.
My first computer.
I'm very new to this. 60-year-old guy with his first computer since August 24th of this year, 2012. It's December 1st, 2012 right now. I've been spending a great deal of time, let's say September, October, November, so 3 months. Then I'm saying 4 to 6 hours a day. At least 6 days.
So they never give you a book about how to use this
working
thing.
Around with this and learning how to use it. So I've been watching some YouTube videos and I've gotten intrigued, and either very enlightenedly or very foolishly, I thought I'd give this a shot just to see what's going on and how this works.
And so I did, and the rest is history. Of a sort, anyway. Well, it's history. Better documented history than a lot of stuff that gets written that's called history. If you were to play my material back continuously, it would take well over 2 weeks of 24-hour days to watch all this stuff. Yeah. You know, through the years, you know, you got to see Paul and me just sort of do our thing together, and then as things worked out, grew apart, and him leave. You got to see, well, the dogs had all died by the time I started doing this, so you didn't get to see any of our dogs. You got to see me make several really good friends via YouTube. Tony Pincham in the United Kingdom, Tony BZ on the West Coast, Dan Fry down in Australia, and even recently another fellow in Australia, and as you all know, that didn't work out here just the other day. And to meet another guy in Australia via my nephew, it's a wonderful medium, you know. And then and there's 3 or 4 other guys in the United Kingdom that I go back and forth with, and a couple of guys in the United States, about 3 or 4 guys in the United States, and a woman in the United States that I've become friends with, you know. It's a great medium. I wouldn't have thought any of this would have happened 5 years ago. It's good stuff. I mean, it's meant a lot to me anyway. It was like another world, you know. You look back there and you say, oh, that's another world. And it wasn't, you know. It wasn't. Okay, well, yay, 5 years on YouTube already. Right now, an update on my ex-wife, who I guess she was able to breathe off the vent with her endotracheal tube in for about 4 hours a day. I guess they're going to try to do that again tomorrow. Her head isn't like fully home, but it's not fully gone. You know, pray for my son as he deals with all this, and pray for her as she, you know, dear God, be merciful to her and give her a swift resolution one way or another. A merciful, swift resolution one way or another. Meanwhile, I just got off the horn with my Seattle friend, my Seattle Tony friend. He's going to come out for a visit. He knows a lot of people in Yellow Springs area, the Dayton area, and the Columbus area. He's going to come out in a week or so and spend about a week or so. And before my surgery, we can run around a bit together, and then. Well, I mean, after I get cut on, I won't be in too much of a running state for a while, obviously. But maybe we can do some things, have a little bit of fun. If the weather's not god awful, as it sometimes can be that time of year in Ohio, Central Ohio. We'll see. I guess Tony and his guy Jim are looking for a house. They want to move a few miles south, I guess, so a little bit bigger and more of a one-story type arrangement. Keep the place where they are and then rent it out. That's always fun to talk with him. He had trouble with this. In fact, his computer crashed on him for about better part of 10, 12 minutes tonight. But he got it back running. I mean, that's what he does. He does all that kind of crap for a living. My friend Tony Pincham in the United Kingdom is shopping for Christmas presents, you know, as the Christmas frenzy continues over in the UK. I guess they're doing their shopping in Doncaster this time rather than York. They went to York, I think, last year. I may be wrong, but anyway, they're doing it in Doncaster this year. Or at least tomorrow they are. And so he and I will be Skyping on Monday night rather than Sunday night. So I read in church on Sunday at 8 o'clock. I went down and saw my financial guy this morning about annuitizing my retirement money. Excuse me. And he told me, well, he didn't tell me this joke today. He told it to me the last time when I was down there, the last time to start the ball in motion on this. He told me a Siamese twin joke, or if you prefer the term, conjoined twin joke. This is all very horribly politically incorrect, I know. Ooh, safe space, safe space. Ooh. Two Siamese, pair of Siamese twins go into a pub in the UK. And, of course, the barman's looking at the two of them head on, and so you've got one of the twins on his right, the barman's right, one of the twins on his left, the barman's left. And he says to the guys, he says, "Follow me," and the twin on his right, as he faces them, says, I'll have a pint of your best ale, please." And he says, "Great." And then he turns to the guy that is facing him, on the barman's left. And he said, What are you going to have?" He says, "I'll just have some water because I'm driving." He says, "It's the only time I ever get to drive the car. So I come over here so I can drive. We come over here so I can drive the car." I thought it was funny. You gotta love a financial guy that tells you a Siamese twin joke during a financial conference. Man, if I were a news anchor right now, I'd be out on my ass so fast, huh? Right? Meanwhile, I appreciate all the people who have expressed, what's the right word? Sympathy. Empathy, I guess. Sympathic empathy. Is that redundant? Empathic sympathy. To me, over this situation with my fellow from Australia, or a guy in Australia who I thought might be my guy, turned out not to be. Can't blame a guy for trying. And I can't blame him for, trying either or experimenting. Kind of, as I said yesterday, I wish he kind of made it clearer, but all right. Said and said, said and stated, asked and answered, that kind of thing. One guy sent me kind of this little common law essay about all this shit. I thought, come on, okay, all right. I appreciate the interest and the concern. I really do. It's nice to have somebody, care about you rather than not care about you, I guess. The price of education is very, very expensive. I got involved with a con man once that cost me well over $30,000. And he was from the American South. He was from the Charlotte, North Carolina, and South Carolina areas. Learned an awful lot of stuff from him. Yeah. And I learned, I can't say I learned an awful lot of stuff from, I learned a lot about kind of Australian culture. It was a lot less expensive though, for that, my little educational experience with him, cost me well under $4,000, so that wasn't too bad, I guess. young Joe, you know, and you can sort of roll through some of these things, you know. It's let's see here. Let's go back here. Look at all these look at all these little fellers here, you know. Here's YouTube 2, YouTube 1. This is where I didn't even know how to you know, flip them the right way. You know. Yeah. Look, I think by this time I may have given myself my another burr haircut or something here. And I talk about the Paula 8 stamp, you know. Come on, there we go. Some of these things have like 200 views already. See, I almost kind of giving myself a buzz cut here by that point.
Right now, I'm very ticked off about a lot of stuff.
When am I not sometimes?
I don't want that. I don't want that to filter into the spirit of what I will do relatively soon, but later.
So, it's been a long, great trip here on YouTube, and I hope it continues on for another 5 years or more. So, I'm going to say bye-bye, YouTubers.